Are you ready?
Yeah.
A little gap. You want to go first?
I'd love to go.
All right. Let it rip.
We have a totally different technique. It's almost a different game from this chair.
Oh, okay. A lot of caps up there now. Oh, wow. It bounced off. It almost went in a mug. It just still doesn't amount to anything, but. Oh, wow. That was so close. Yeah.
It got a sail when it was in the air.
Yeah.
It fucked up everything.
You have a good ricochet off the glass because it doesn't come right back out. It kind of goes down. Like you have a shot of it bouncing somehow off the glass and landing in the gap. I don't know.
You know what I do is I tell my kids this, see it happening.
Yes.
See the cap landing in the gap.
In the gap.
your mind.
I hear you.
Oh!
So close.
Robbed blind, my boy.
The spin, so it bites into the cushion. I got it. I'm using pro Titleist caps now.
Well, you should pay a little bit of money and just get a pro session with a coach.
Yeah.
And it'll be $100
Take a few
for an
lessons.
hour, and it'll do a world of good.
I'll be nailing those.
Like Howard Stern with his his chess lessons.
His chess lessons.
Talks to a chess master.
He's a painter now.
His watercolor painter.
Watercolor
shows him how to do watercolors. Why are we listening to this old
was
man?
better than Howard. Hitler. Hitler's paintings were better than Howard's fucking paintings. Oh, a Stern original, Robin.
Oh my God, I hate listening to Howard Stern about once a month, and it gets worse and worse and worse. And his brand was working class hijinks.
Yeah.
Fuck the system. Fuck celebrities. Fuck all this shit. If I talk to a celebrity, I'm going to ask her if she queefs.
Yeah, that's.
And I'm just like, I'm a fucking tin knocker.
Yeah.
I'm just a random dude who happened to get on the radio. So now I'm just going to be like, hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's sort of like I broke into fucking Walmart and I'm like, hey, there's a cleanup on aisle 5.
Yeah.
Someone shit themselves. Which is great. And he created that brand in a sense.
Sure. Shock jockery.
And now he's like, these people who don't wear masks.
Did you see the fucking clip that, I don't know how old it is or anything, when Gary Delabate is in another room, because they're all in separate places now.
Oh, yeah. And always will be.
Find that clip because I gave it to you last week or something. Watch this. It's fucking... You can't imagine this is the Howard Stern that you listened to in the 80s and 90s. I cannot fucking register that this is the same guy. This is pathetic. Gary should have told him to go fuck his mother and quit right there. He's such a fucking obnoxious dickbag. And it is about the COVID thing. He's so fucking paranoid. No? Yeah, maybe.
How much? So,
okay.
Howard's making $90 million a year because he gave them all his archives.
Yeah, I think he makes more than that, though.
What?
I think he makes more than...
He's making Crowder
maybe
money?
not. Maybe it was like over the course of 5. I know it was $500 million.
Yeah, but over the
contract.
course of many years.
Over the course of 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So he's made hundreds of millions of dollars over there. And for what? To get progressively worse and worse.
Well, the reason he got so much money is because it reached Chat GPT levels where we can just put like it on a loop.
Right.
Sometimes it's weird when he's talking about, the riots in Crown Heights.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in the 90s? But
hey.
The other 95% of the time, it's just like farting and it goes on forever.
Yeah, it's something in the background. You
could die. It just goes
You don't
on.
really think about what era it's in. And
he's got 2 stations. There's Modern Howard, and then there's the archives on a loop.
Yeah.
They just keep going and going.
That'll go on forever. Forever and ever.
What do you think Gary Baba Booey makes? $1 million?
I can't even. See, I'm too close to the situation in the business, and I would think it's a lot more than that. But it's probably what you said, maybe.
Well, he's a Jew.
Yeah.
I know Conor McGregor doesn't pay well because he's a Scot. So cheap people, are cheap no matter how much money they're making.
Right. And I do believe, Howard, that the staff money had to come out of his end. He got the Howard Stern show got paid this much money. So it's not like that money has to go to put on the show. So he's probably really fucking stingy with that shit.
Well, what he does is
you found it. Okay. Well, look at this.
I'm on the air.
2020.
Who's in Gary's house?
Lucas.
Who was that? Oh, Lucas.
Oh. Lucas, I don't think you should go to school. Do you know that they're closing down school?
He's already been up and back.
Oh, really? What? And you're hugging him?
It's Gary's son.
I know. We were supposed to have a conversation about this. He's supposed to go get a test.
Uh-oh. Now I've got COVID and toe fungus.
I know. Put on a mask, Gary, in your own home.
Is that him? Is that Lucas?
Oh, my God.
There he is.
Where?
There's Typhoid Mary. Get over here.
Now he has a mask.
Lucas.
Touch my headphones with your grimy
Can I
fists.
interrupt this?
Lucas,
Look at the fear in Gary.
Oh,
Gary doesn't give a fuck about COVID.
No.
He's not like, oh shit, I forgot a mask.
No.
He's scared of this fucking tyrannical monarch who has ran off with your head at any moment.
Right.
So he's like, oh yeah, like a senile old man.
Yeah.
He's in an old folks home, and he's like, oh, they're scared of Pearl Harbor.
Why is the Japs?
You can't come with me when I visit my dad. You're Japanese. He's obsessed with Pearl Harbor. Sorry, man.
How about it's Gary's son? He's coming back from college, and he gives his old man a hug, and Howard, who's 1,000 miles away, is giving him shit about that. How about fuck you? And then the kid has to put a mask on now
And the
in
kid's
his
worried,
own
like,
house.
Am I gonna cause my dad to?
Yeah. Baba Booey gone because of this. Now your son is sitting there going, I can't believe I ended your fucking decades-long career.
Yeah, 40 years
career.
Because I fucked up by hugging you.
Because I hugged my dad.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So now you're risking, you're jeopardizing the friendship between a father and a son.
Right.
This bullshit.
It's Look,
How old is this
You're
clip?
home. This was August
2020.
2020. So,
The internet says he makes $4 million a year.
Who does, Baba?
Yeah.
Booey.
So I could see kind of going along with it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, especially for 40 years. I mean, he
Yeah.
wasn't always making that, but
He's got to think fuck you. If you want to be in your own house, because that's where they're broadcasting from at this point. I don't know what they're doing these days, but that's not K-Rock. Well, K-Rock. That's not Sirius XM. That's Gary's house. And Howard is the ogre now that's telling Gary and his family how they should interact with each other based on his unbelievable fear, irrational fear.
Wait a minute. He's making $4 million a year, right?
Hold on, because before it says Fred makes $6 million per contract, so that might be $4 million for 5 years at Howard signs.
All right.
That makes more sense, right?
Wow.
Well,
it does.
let's say, I don't know, say Baba Booey has 15 million in the bank. You're good. You're not a world traveler. You're not a yacht guy. You don't like going to Morocco and gambling.
Long Island dude.
Yeah, you're a Long Island dude. You like
Happy.
collecting vinyl.
Right.
And talking about the latest Apple Bluetooth speakers.
A kid in college, but
You
got enough money.
Yeah, that's a mill. I think you can tell Howard to fuck off at this point.
probably could, but what's Baba Booey going to do?
Nothing. Retire.
Booey,
Live off the interest of your savings, bro.
Can't retire.
Headphones with your grimy fists.
Lucas, I love your father. You're a great kid. Why would you come in from the outside after you've been with your college situation? I don't understand what you just did.
It was honestly just impulse.
Hello.
Yeah, could you pause again?
But you know.
I can't understand what you just did. Yeah, you can't, Howard. Imagine understanding a child that loves his parent and hugs them just out of impulse because they want to, without thinking so much about love of a family member.
What is this love bullshit?
What is that? Who does that? What were you thinking? I was thinking I love my father, and I'd love to.
I haven't seen him in a while.
Give him a hug. Holy shit. He has no clue. He has no clue what it's like.
What is this shit, too?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
That's cool, Gavin. What do you know? You're not Howard Stern cool.
What are you doing? What are you doing with the mask?
What are you doing? What were you thinking?
You want to kill everyone in the world? Typhoid Mary?
Yeah, Typhoid Mary.
What do you want to be, the origin of monkeypox?
Can you fucking
How many
believe
people did you just kill with that hug?
fucking guy? You're killing our Baba Booey. I'm stunned. Let her rip.
Hello.
Yeah, but you know better. I mean, you're a bright guy. You know
We
better than
talked to
to
you last week, and you said, I know how to be careful.
Yeah, honestly, that just kind of wasn't smart. I kind of wasn't thinking.
Yeah, and why would you go off to college? I told you not to go. Why would you go off to college and then run right home the following weekend? I mean, why are you back already?
Well, I have to go pick up a U-Haul and get like the rest of my stuff.
Oh,
Right.
you're still going to try this?
Yeah, I'm going for it. I will say I'm pretty freaked out. Like, as soon as I got there, there's just 10 guys shirtless playing beer pong in our driveway.
My God.
Like, at this point, we're just like,
Shoot them.
It's just not going to last long.
You're a young guy. You might have COVID right now and be asymptomatic. You literally could have just given your father COVID, and he's no spring chicken. Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I'm very sorry. I wasn't really thinking, honestly.
Coming soon, Gary's obituary. And Lucas, Gary's already coughing. Did you just see that? I'm being serious.
Coughing.
He just coughed.
He's mentally ill.
Clearing
He
of the
is,
throat?
yes. Pause it. That is a mentally ill man right there. That is a crazy person sitting there afraid of.
Crazy old Jew. Coming soon, your obituary. What are you doing?
You come in the house and kiss your father?
Why? Well, you're going to be spreading it everywhere.
He told you not to go to school. He told him not to go to school?
Shut the fuck up.
Fuck
I
off.
told you, when you have sex with someone, you're having sex with every partner they ever had.
Yes.
Every partner those partners had. You have sex with one woman, you're having sex with hundreds of people. What do you want to get AIDS?
You want to get AIDS?
You're crazy.
He's the guy from, what was that? Oh, Creep Show. Remember the Creep Show segment in the movie, not the TV show, with the guy with bugs? Bugs. They're all over. Bugs.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah.
creep up on you. And he would take tissues and make sure everything was sterilized. And then at the end, he gets invaded by roaches and bugs, and they eat him alive from the inside.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I hope Howard gets a similar fate.
Oh.
He's fucking Howard Hughes.
He's Howard Hughes. Yes, he is.
You know, we talked about this before. He would get his Amazon packages. They stay in a separate room. Meanwhile, all the maids can touch all the fucking COVID shit they want.
Of course.
Their lives are garbage. So they would get the shit, and then it would sit in a room for 24 hours while the virus died.
Right.
Then
Dies
his
out.
biggest fear was someone popping the air things.
Yeah, the bubble wrap.
Because that air is from China. Does that sound like Howard Hughes or what?
COVID. First of all, if the Chinese heard that, they'd probably be like, that is a brilliant idea. We put the COVID in the bubble wrap.
Howard Stern helped us so much.
Howard Stern helped the Chinese.
We want to hire him. How much? 90 million a year. Too much.
Hire a Baba Booey. Let me hear more of this garbage.
Nothing.
No?
There's nothing going on.
You know what Gary's downfall is? He's a great dad. Everybody wants to hug him. He's too nice.
Such a
Yeah, exactly.
But Lucas,
I
you're
hate
a
the
young
word
guy,
bully,
you know,
but he's a
you
fucking
gotta
bully.
Think about your dad's older. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you.
No, you don't.
I'm sorry, Dad.
Look at that Chinese.
Did you
Sorry,
wash
Dad.
that hand?
I did. I sanitized, and I will use these hands to write you a very good eulogy. If you end up passing away.
I like that kid,
Stay
though.
safe. Wear a mask. Don't be idiots like me. Love you.
All right, Lucas.
Wash the headphones. Wow. That is, and that wasn't just, Howard's being funny. He's making jokes. That's Howard right there.
Yeah.
Imagine poor fucking his wife, Beth. Imagine like she makes a mistake and didn't have a mask on for 2 seconds outside.
I've heard talk of that. You hear her on the show sometimes, and she'd be like, he goes, my wife went to a dinner party and they were old. They weren't sanitized and they weren't wearing spacesuits. And she's like, well, it's been a while and I think it's pretty safe. And we'd all been tested. And he's like, you hear what she's saying? She's crazy. And she's like, well, I think I even heard her say something like, well, it gets to the point where you want to live your life.
Yeah, live your life. Howard is petrified of getting COVID, regardless of the fact that he's vaxxed and boosted up to the minute. So what does that now entail? He can't do anything lest he get COVID. He's so petrified of getting it.
He was very anti-vax. No, he wasn't anti-vax, but you could tell that he didn't have the vax at the beginning because he's that paranoid.
Oh.
So it's like that when the vax.
Well, it was Trump's vax.
Yeah.
So he sure didn't want Trump's vaccine.
And then when it became Biden's vax, I remember him saying once, he was like, why? Look, I live alone in my house. Why would I take the vax away from someone else?
Oh, right. Yeah.
We got a lot.
Noble.
We have 700 million vials.
Don't worry about it.
I think we can squeeze you in, Howie.
I am a hero.
But now that this happens with a lot of people, and it's happening with with kids in America, they have been so masked up, they don't have a good immune system.
No.
So now, if you sneeze like on Howard's property, he might die.
Yeah,
He's boy in the bubbled himself to a point where he probably has the immune system of a fucking AIDS patient who weighs 100
War of the
pounds.
Worlds alien. He's just like, I'm conquering the earth. Just die of a cold.
Fucking loser.
He is a mental patient, though.
Seeing your heroes fall, though. I mean, Fart Man and Blackface and
Marge Shot. Billy West doing all the impressions.
Even recently, like he sent high-pitched Eric down the hallway to a white power show in the Sirius studio. And he has Eric going like, white power, white power.
I've heard that.
Like just, he's totally on board without even asking like what's going on here.
Hilarious.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah, that's funny shit right there.
I got a cameo from him for Christmas. And that was, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Yeah. Thank you.
And now... it's just
I heard from
government shill.
High pitch at during Uncle Rico's show on Sunday. So
really? He was there?
Fuck him! He wasn't there. He calls in.
Oh, I see.
It's so funny. It's so fucking funny.
Ain't no days off. To the fear last breath. Ain't no days off. To the fear last breath. Like a bigger, better.